Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. We're playing a Mummy Venom Mage of Gozag, and we just finished up Depths 4. Found this weird, I still don't know exactly what this vault is. It's some kind of cool, like, encampment of rogues, I guess. I don't know exactly. And in between episodes, I realized, I left myself a little note here, remember to check out Demon Blade option. Because we're using this Quick Blade, but the damage on it is like mediocre, and if we could find a decent Demon Blade, it's not too expensive because of cross training to get it to Mindalay. Item Demon Blade so Mindalay 14. We're only like 4 levels away from that, so and the damage is like 13. I guess it attacks twice as slowly. But so it does about twice as much damage and attacks twice as slowly. Seems like a loss, actually. But I mean, it does more. It gets through armor better because it does damage in big chunks. And brands, might do more on it. I'm not sure. But there are a couple Demon Blades on the ground, which I would like to at least go check out. If they're well enchanted or something, then I don't know that it'll be worth using, but it's worth giving a try. Spells. Alright, let's get the Rakshasa, because I still hate these stupid Rakshasas, and they're making a million Storm Dragons to fight. No, we got the right one on the first try. I know you got a ton of vines fighting this dragon, which I guess is cool. So this is tomorrow compared to last video. Last video was yesterday for me. So I'm still getting a little bit back into the swing of things with this character and with Crawl in general. So that's +4. That's not bad. If we could brand it, get something decent. And then there's another one up here. That's +0. That's not really worth investing into, I don't think. But on the other hand, we could learn Warp Weapon, since we're going to have some reasonable translocations skill if we want to cast anything out of the Akashic Record. And Warp Weapon, for types who have a fast weapon like a Quick Blade, it's a good way of getting monsters out of your way. So I'm thinking that might actually be our approach to Zot, is just warp up our weapon and just charge through anything that gets in our way. We blink it out of the way, and just we keep running, with fog or whatever to make sure stuff doesn't hit us too much. Let's find a new shop. I don't know exactly what I want, but antiques, I guess. Yeah. A book, an amulet. This is all pretty awful. I guess I'll buy the book. Like, Disquisition on Earth, huh? That's terrible. Well, okay, there goes a bunch of money. So I think I probably will not divert into Quick Blades, but it was something I wanted to remember to at least check. But I wanted to do it on camera, so you guys could see why I was deciding to use it or not. Oh, and the other thing, shields. There are... I was looking over an old video, and I noticed that I had a shield of protection, a reflection that I dropped on the ground. And I think that would be a better ego than protection, which is, I think, what we're using now. Yeah. So let's actually go check out these glowing shield, these unidentified shields. Like the one Donald has is quite possibly reflection. And that would be an upgrade from what we're wearing now. We don't need 3 armor or whatever it is. I think it's 3, as badly as we would like to just occasionally do damage to guys for free. So let's just buy this shield, and there's still that hat. That hat still tempts me, but I have See Invisible. I like it. Let's wear this shield. Shield of poison resistance. All right, I'll pass, thanks. And let's go get the Donald one. I never know like whether to put this kind of boring, not bookkeeping exactly, but housekeeping, I suppose, is the word that I meant. These housekeeping tasks, like at the beginning of a video or the end of a video. And I think if I could control it, I would put them at the end of the video so that you guys can just like leave if it's boring. +2 shield. I think I'll take the shield of reflection over all that, actually. I think, as I was saying, if I could predict the stuff I need to do, I would do it at the end of a video. But the reason that I don't is like I don't realize I need some stuff to do until I've been like not playing for a little while and just let it sit and, you know, sleep on it, so to speak, and then something just occurs to me like, oh, there's that shield or whatever. So here we go. We got a shield of reflection. We're still training shield, right? Yeah, shields and short blades. Okay. And let's get back to depths 5. I don't know. I think our rune, our 3rd rune, is going to be slime, but I haven't really thought about it too much. I just usually do slime, and there's nothing on this character to make me want to do something else. What is this? What is all this stuff? All right, how much of... So I just did a very tiny part of Depths 5 last video, it looks like. And then I realized there was stuff missing on Depths 4. Okay. Here comes a bunch of trolls. I'd rather... Yeah, I'm just going to take this upstairs. There's an Ice Fiend, but I'm not too concerned about him. Anyway, I don't know if I mentioned at the beginning of the video, but I was thinking it would be nice if I could finish this game. Not in this video, but in this recording session. Not for any particular reason. I'm not in a rush to finish it, but I don't know. I'd like to play something else. This guy has been sort of on hold for a little while. The Lich is way up there. I guess we just try to kill this Ice Fiend. Doesn't really feel like very good progress fighting Ice Fiends. Yeah, let's just go back upstairs and take a bunch more trolls with us. But I hadn't realized when I loaded this character up how close he is to the end of the game. Like, I mean, we're in depths 5 and we've got 2 runes, so finishing it is a realistic goal. Wow, that was a terrible summon forest. The Dryad just instantly died. So I don't know how useful Summon Forest really is. I'm still making up my mind about that spell. And I really would like to finish up my short blades and shields training so that I can get to those spells I want to get going. You know, translocations mostly. You know, warp weapon and you know, there's the high-level translocation stuff that was in the Akashic record. Malign Gateway, maybe even Controlled Blink, although that seems a little optimistic. But, you know, Dispersal at least, I should be able to get going. And that would help a lot with the plan of using Warp Weapon and so on to kind of cruise through Zot without killing too much stuff. I have a Vampire Mage. Nice to meet you. Oh, hello, Jorgren. That hurts kind of a lot. All right, let's put on this Ring of Flight, and let's fly. Jorgren's Shatter spell does substantially less damage if you're in the air. So I think it's pretty important to be flying against him. Oops, I switched weapons for no particular reason. This stuff really pinned him down. That was nice. There's so many wands of teleportation. All right, let's take a little break. Oh, put on the Ring of Strength again. Ha! Got him with his, I think. Did I reflect the thing? Yeah, I did. All right, but that was a while ago. Whatever. All right, done training short blades. Great. So now I think we do some translocations. Because we want translocation spells, like a lot of them. We want Warp Weapon, we want Dispersal, we want Malign Gateway. You know, translocations isn't the only thing you can train to get those, but it's the one thing you can train that helps with all of them. So I'm gonna at least train some more translocations. I think that's just like translocation spells are really good, even though they don't necessarily do a ton of damage. They you know, a lot of crawl, as I often say, is about moving things around. You know, the orb, yourself, runes, monsters, whatever. If you could just have things be in the places where you want them, you wouldn't need to do nearly as much damage or survive as much damage. So I just like translocation spells. They're good. This is like too many things. Okay, there we go. Oh, the Robe of Night, huh? Being able to be invisible is sort of useful, but my evocations rather is not high enough to make it very reliable, I don't think. So I don't know that it's really worth losing the cold resistance for. And a pip of magic resistance. But I mean, we have plenty of magic resistance. I'm not worried about that at all. We'd gain See Invisible out of it, which means we could maybe swap our Helmet of See Invisible for Maxwell's Etheric Cage. You know, is that worthwhile? Maybe. We'd get a little bit more armor as well. Like 2, I think. Yeah. And, I mean, just more stealth is good. But I think I like to have the 2 pips of cold resistance more than I want that. Cloak, please, not bloke. Right. Yeah, so I think I will not, in fact, take the Robe of Night, but I don't know. It could be good. Maybe I'm making the wrong decision. 2 spark wasps. Good shadow creatures. Shadow creatures are just such a strong spell. You don't really need a lot of the higher level summoning spells if you have shadow creatures. Like, don't get me wrong, I'd love to have the higher level summoning spells too. But you don't really need them. All right, good luck, Mr. Draconian. I wish you the best. Okay, let's try to leave that area a little bit alone for the moment. Just plop down a forest and some more stuff. All right, it looks like we're not going to get to leave it alone. Let's just zap a Wand of Hasting. I'm not sure exactly how bad this is all going to get, so I'd just rather be prepared. This stupid Dryad, like, please. I just need you to stay alive. I don't need you to do damage, please. Because the Dryad is the one making all the trees do stuff. As soon as the Dryad dies, the forest is useless. And so the fact that she gets in there and like gets in the way of me fighting stuff is completely... It's like harmful. Not only is it not helpful, it is harmful. Because the way that the Dryad does damage is by being alive, not by hitting stuff. And so if she endangers... Oops, didn't really mean to blink there, whatever. If she endangers being alive by trying to hit things, I don't know. I mean, like, she does okay damage, I think, but it's not anything to write home about. Oh, let's rest. I should have my MP up. As a mummy, especially when there's no food concerns at all, there's really no excuse for not resting. Even on most characters, there's very little food concern at all. And so you should rest. But on a mummy especially, it's like you can't even make an excuse that, oh, I was worried about food. Because it's just not a concern. Okay, so this is like the big old Zot entry vault, of course. So we want to be careful in here, but it seems like it's going fine. We're handling the Draconians, and they're the main thing. I'm not sure exactly where to go next. I mean, slime is kind of where I would be inclined to go, but you could make an argument for some other places, probably. A flayed ghost. I'm not sure how useful that is. Maybe it is, though. Okay, pick up all this junk, and there's the Realm of Zot. Great, and we're just about done with this floor. And therefore with the branch. I was thinking actually what I should do next is maybe go learn Warp Weapon, which means I'll need a little bit more spell casting. I could just drop Mephitic Cloud. I think that gives me enough levels. How castable is this other stuff? Dispersible? Not at all. Malign Gateway? A little bit. Okay. We'll just keep working on it. A flayed ghost is not really gonna put the fear of God into this vampire knight. Okay, cool. So that was the end of Depths, and a shortish video, but I think that's plenty for now. I don't want to go into slime in the same video. Slime's usually pretty fast, but. Anyway, we got some stuff done. It's looking good. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.